We're here at Moorabbin talking to two AIS-AFL Academy members, Tom Lamb and Daniel Capiron. Both been training at St Kilda for the week and have had a very hot week of training on the track. Fellas, how are you going?
Yeah, no, it's been a really good experience. Training with the likes of Nick Riot and Lenny Hayes and Lee Montagna. Obviously, a pretty hot week. A few of the boys have said they've never experienced a week this hot, but yeah, it's an awesome experience.
Yeah, so Tom Lamb and Daniel Capiron. Daniel, tell us about your experience at the club this week.
Oh, it's been amazing, just to get the opportunity to be at an AFL club and get a good insight into how hard training is, and the intensity is just a step up from even AIS and TAC levels. So it's been amazing, yeah.
The weather, Tom, it's been unbelievable, hasn't it? Has that made the experience even more challenging for yourself?
Yeah, just as much mentally as well as physically, like training 2-3 times a day, lots of meetings, the heat takes it out of you a lot, so yeah, just as well mentally as physically it's been draining, yeah.
And what's the coaching been like, Daniel? Have you really taken a lot out of Alan Richardson and the fitness coaching and learnt a lot about your own game as well as others?
Yeah, Lindsay Gilby, he's helped me out a lot. I had to interview him as part of my homework they give interviews that we have to do, so I went to Lindsay Gilby, watched a bit of my vision, things I have to work on, him being a backs coach, which is very handy, yeah.
And talk to us about the sort of player you are, Tom. Where do you like to play and what are your aspirations for the future, I guess?
Yeah, so I play Dandenong at the moment in the Stingrays. Play off half forward and a bit of wing, bit of midfield, and yeah, I don't know where I'll be playing in the future, but hopefully anywhere around that area.
Yeah, what about yourself, Daniel? What sort of player are you?
Well, playing at Dandenong and at Caulfield Grammar. At Caulfield you play mostly anywhere, and then at Stingrays mostly a half-backer, running half-back, have the ability to play on, talls and smalls, which is very handy, so yeah.
Now, Tom, tell us, it's now January and you're doing pre-season training at St Kilda. Where do you go from here? You've got a big footy season coming up, obviously, and hopefully looking to get drafted at the end of the year. Is that the aim?
Oh, yeah, definitely. Obviously, a big year this year. Myself and Daniel will both go back to our club, Dandenong, and train for a couple of weeks before we head over to Europe with the AIS in April. So that will be an amazing experience, and yeah.
And Daniel, you got school footy as well. You're looking forward to playing school footy. How does that combine, I guess, with Dandenong?
We do it very well. Mark Wither and Barry Rawlings, they communicate very well, so I know what I'm doing each week, which is very handy. So yeah, it works well.
And you've got a bit of a strong family heritage at the club, Tom. Your grandfather, Ian Cooper, was retrospective, I guess, best on ground in the 1966 grand final. You must be pretty proud of that. What's his message been to you when he found out you were training at the Saints?
Yeah, definitely. He was lucky enough to play in the grand final and play well, but yeah, Pop's always just there for me. Doesn't get too involved in my footy. Just he's there for backup and if I ever want someone to talk to. But yeah, he was pretty stoked that I was down here at St Kilda.
Yeah. And Daniel, your dad, Charles, he was in the reserves at the Saints in the early '80s. What's his message been to you in the last couple of weeks?
Just to we have a slogan at the AIS is "Leave no stone unturned." So he's just trying to get the most out of it and take every opportunity that I can.
Well, fellas, you've got a big year ahead. Good luck for the season, and we hope to see you in Saints colours in years to come.
Yeah, thanks, Tom. Thanks for having us.
Thank you.